Hello, hello. Despite my best efforts, Jahira remains dead. Sadly, but we will survive. We will continue. Um, I'm having to make. Well, I mean, Sharir is also going to happen, but I made a new character, and I will make sure with every fiber of my being that Jahira does not die in battle, so I could actually have content on YouTube that has her story because it's a good story. I did play it off screen. Maybe I just should have recorded that one, but sometimes we want to play a bit ourselves, and also I'm much more efficient. I don't suffer the streamer's curse when I'm off screen. So at the very least, I was able to discover more secrets that will help me uh make better videos for the game. But yeah, there's not much we can do. I tried to fix it with the console. It wouldn't. Like, obviously she's alive, but in the most vague said she's become a zombie.
Come what may, we'll be the tempest that blows clear this accursed place.
It is what it is. Go grab it.
Use.
Cool. It'll be okay, we'll just sell it.
Thanks for watching out for me. Look, just be back in the shadows. On my way. What's up for discussion?
Just tell me what you need.
Money. Type. Value. Keeping those. This. Diamonds. Okay. Give me this. We'll get back. Thing of resolve. The bonus action. Telekinesis isn't half bad. Mage hand's kind of useless. Or
lady light your way.
Yes.
Stone says it is one floor down to the left.
See what's. Oh, we have something. Oh my god, she cut her hair.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
It's much better. It's much better. I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Join me.
I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded.
Yeah.
You'll need to
no.
make room for me.
Minthara will stay.
Lead the way then.
Where's where it can go? Oh, but they're both good. We can't. Can't. Let's read something random. Yep. Research notes.
You set your eyes on the various formulas and copious notes.
Okay. Interesting. The Shadowheart. Annals of Baldur's Gate. Preface. Centuries ago, a young man sailed from the village of Grey Harbor. Where he went, what he saw, and the greeds he accomplished are simple legends today. But the wealth he earned when years later is a hard fact. Baldurin made Grey Harbor rich. His gold built the docks, funded businesses, and raised strong walls to protect it. One of the gates into this flourishing city was named in his honors. But so great was the wealth that flowed through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbor has been relegated to dusty history book and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate, that name is on the lip of every traveler in Faerun. Okay. Hidebound journal. One favor, one faithful servant. That is all I have summoned, no more, no less than Malastord and had, or indeed, of the mother of lust herself. The Yoklol was quite a sight in all its forms. I've read of its foul odor, but I found it intoxicating like rosewater. So I smashed a few artifacts. Instead, a master. The Archmage would have revered me for such a conjuring. Instead, he threatened to curse me to make me a drider. Yet my time will soon come. Soon I will return to Menzoberrangen and the sorcery. Then the Archmage will worship me. I will be served. Yeah, we've read that. Scribe, get the slave. Okay. One individual is displaying to the other kneeling, a circle is drawn around them, a fuzzy tail behind they are riding a comet. Gale. Gale? Where is Gale? There's Will. Gale, where the frick? Oh, there he is.
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
Would that I could. But your entourage is full. You're magical. So,
Okay.
direct me.
Nice.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
She's still gonna be pissed.
Leave me alone!
Oh, okay. You're a child. Why do I have to listen to her? Like, it's like... You're literally, like, 10. And your parents just died.
The stonework is sublime. It's almost a shame to leave this place.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yet I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth.
You've done it.
And I'm glad that I didn't.
In one of the
Given what
games.
has come to light.
I did think that was funny. You seem in a good mood. I thought you might be more subdued after coming this close to death.
Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Let's go to get... Let's get... Oh my god. Sorry. Let's just get to Baldur's Gate first of all.
Ah, indeed. The journey awaits. One foot in front of the other is tried and true, I find. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Assume nothing. Onward. As it is one floor down to the left.
Thanks, Bruce. Understand.
You are welcome.
Alright.
I wonder what the next move is.
Okay.
I'd better take a peek. I'll go this way.
darkness on the Iron Hands for dragging him into this.
Might be useful.
You need to eat before we head off, all right?
Yes.
Do you have anything to eat?
No.
Perhaps the Iron
At the ready.
Hands could return here in the future.
The path less traveled.
Claim it as an outpost.
Mine for the taking.
This is Saloon's outpost. Sir goes back to her, rightfully.
Looking ahead. They should all be running.
Go home, Marcus, he says.
I should speak up.
Just tell me what you need.
To get rid of stuff. Yes, confused. Come on.
No time to waste.
This is for her. No. Edit. Okay.
Lady, light your way.
Assume nothing.
An efficient path.
Let's have a look.
Me taking all this
Spies
crap.
within.
Fried rats here, delicious.
Go home, Marcus, he says.
A zucchini, or as they like to call it in the British, a courgette. One boiled potato. Why would you just leave that sitting there?
Let's move. see what this does.
Okay.
Time to press ahead.
Maybe she'll reset in the city. I can hold out hope.
Troops ready?
Ready enough?
Gods, I can't wait to be
Nope.
Not everyone
Yeah,
subscribe.
yeah. I'm sorry. Oh.
action.
Back to the cellar. No. I'm not trying to steal. They're also dead. You want the crap, take it back.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
Oh,
interesting
I'm just not gonna
places.
pass up free
Need
money.
to find a way forward.
Just tell me what you need.
More money. Money, please. Hell's current.
One with the weave.
Gale. It's just stone autos. Oh, I want. Spread that crap around.
Lady, light your way.
Yep.
You have my attention.
Learn more spells. Okay.
No time to rest.
Okay. Who are we gonna switch with? Gale, have fun carrying more food. I'm done. Sell those books that Shadowheart has.
Just
I
tell
love
me what you
inventory. 24 minutes of inventory management. It's great content.
need. Lady, light your...
Okay. Exciting news. Palatine. The Mother Superior has approved for me for applied poisonous and paralysis trainings. I'm so proud your little night mist is going to be a certified venom specialist for the Dark Lady. That will also qualify me to study the basics of sudden esophageal collapse. What fun! Indeed. What fun indeed. Soul coin. This before. boring. Split. There we go.
Moving in.
Okay. Road to Baldur's Gate.
I have conquered beholders and bandits, but never darkness itself. I dare say we could part all the seas of Tyrell if we so wished.
Let's not get ahead of
The
our...
Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Yes, yes, yes.
The curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is
Fuck
over.
you, Shar! Get
Your courage
fucked,
has
you
been
dumb
tested,
bitch.
And in this
God, I hate
taste,
her.
you have triumphed.
I do wish this would happen after you kill him. I just want to see the area once the Dryad child is back in charge. Real question is, what are they going to do with it now? I don't know if you could... That's 200 years of death. I wonder how bad the soil quality is. Baldur's Gate. The gate of the bald man. He is bald and he has a gate. Shut up. He's doing a terrible job staying still for his portrait.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
They live?
Barely. I made mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offer.
I do like her hair. I don't like anything else about her, but I like her hair. The actress did a great job making her detestable. of the three villains, she is the one that scares me the most. Oh my god, it's Bald's Gate.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
I can't imagine that to be a pleasant reunion. If anyone recognized him.
Moving ahead.
Why did you... I mean, I understand, but why did you all three come up the ladder if you were gonna just walk down again?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Is Mistra always such a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
Paulson. Oh hey! You're here, actually. What the fuck?
I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
I feel like I haven't gotten to properly know you yet.
What would you like to know?
Tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't even think to ask.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey.
You're very fortunate to know what you like. I wouldn't pay any attention to what others think.
You're right. Sometimes I think people look at me and imagine my feelings can't be hurt.
Whittling? What do you make?
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
I don't really know much about myself to tell. Nothing half as charming as that. It's all crimson and...
Oh, well. Your choice, of course.
How did you come to be a druid?
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector.
That's enough for now.
Anytime.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my faith was more than well-founded.
That makes me proud on this character. Hello, Jahira.
One final night in the
I didn't
open air,
understand that.
Oh,
and then back to the city.
Bone decided
Rest
to
while you
interrupt.
can. I fear that quite a bit of work awaits us.
Join me.
Flattered as I am,
Yeah,
and fully supported as it is.
you're gonna take Shadowheart's place.
Then let us be about it.
Yay. Yay, it worked! I'm so happy it worked! What do we want to grab? Circle of Wildfire. Spores. I don't want to do moon. Eh. Wither and Bloom, obviously. Cantrips. Primal Savagery. Get out of here. Person, Healing Spirit. I don't remember what I have. Do anything worth it? Old Earth doesn't. Sense. I don't know. What do we just get? Summon Fae. I'm glad it worked. I'm very happy. What did we just get? Nice. All lightning. I'll need that one. Already have Dark Vision. Organ of Vitality. I'm an elemental. They touched Wisdom. Shadow touched Wisdom. This Maelstrom. Okay, cool. But we definitely need this. Poison spray. Yeah, cool.
Whatever it takes.
Go to the chest, please.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Back up. R. Sell that. Brain. Do we have any? Crackling. Some. Sell that. And lots of acid. Doing more poison than anything. Chronic. Sweet. Sell. Oh. What is it? Carlac. Heck is. But L. Some labor. So, of them. I need this poison damage. Especially for her. Let's see. So we can... Reaper's Inspiration. Our lag. Pray that needs to get that go. It is. Shadowheart has a shield. Soul. Gold. I'm glad my tinkering worked, because I'm happy that she'll get her content. I'm sorry that there's so much inventory crap going on. Life stealing is pretty good. Do we have any bows? No, everyone's using them. Armor. No. I prefer her to have at least some. Okay.
Dog.
Oh wait, wrong person.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Mizora said you can say what led to your pack in exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
My clan is my home. I would give up life and limb to see them safe.
Then you know loyalty. And you know what I did had to be done. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
I think you're being a bit dramatic, because that seems
Will wants
impossible.
to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures, each encircle a
wish they had
lofty
animated
totem.
this.
Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved,
Yep.
and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. the first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Missoura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Missoura doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Missoura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrificing your soul to save a city was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis.
I feel like
the cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames.
Mammon's lair is the
when
one
we were
that
done,
I'd be like, that's
all
rot.
that remained were 5 grayed orbs
Spader's
atop
like a big
pile of
city.
ash.
I guess
My
that could be
soul was
gross,
bound,
but it's just...
and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the cult of the dragon?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. Missoura replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
And what about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Missoura had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
We'll return to this subject.
I understand.
At the ready.
Everyone turn it off.
Eager for battle.
Quite ready for you. Best be on my way. What's in here?
Berries.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
I've done some things I'm not proud of, but I'm proud of this, proud of us.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
There's still a great deal about you I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory?
I mean, you do. You have, like, gold
There can be no doubt.
scars.
I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
I'm sorry. And this is just an interesting turn of phrase there. Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead Three?
Why, she already has. She has
I
brought
was gonna
her
say.
sword to your side, Dame Aelin.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Yes. You and Isabel seem to have a lot of history.
A century of it by now. I loved her from the moment I beheld her sweet face. Her great, wise eyes. Her father Ketheric never did trust me. He did not fancy an immortal for his daughter's paramour. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Hell yeah, we do. Get fucked, Char.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
Aren't you at all sad about your father's fate?
I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
I certainly believe you were starstruck at least.
You sound like my father. But it was more than that. This was no mere attraction. It was love. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Become the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
The note her mom left makes me so sad. Sorry. Say. Hello, Withers. Oh, that. You got anything interesting?
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark.
Okay, King.
Dost thou
I feel like we've done pretty good. Actually, not.
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead.
Yeah, no, we're fine. Starian. What's up?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
We will kill him no matter what.
To tell you the truth, I don't know whether we can defeat Cazador. Not unless we can figure out more about what he's plotting. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
We'll look for them.
Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
I do feel a bit bad about the Uyghur situation, but fuck Raphael, I do not care about it.
What's on your mind?
He's fine. Hey, Minthara.
Shadowheart looks different. A change of diet, perhaps?
You must be glad Ketherick is dead.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketherick was a great leader.
Any greatness said we once had faded long ago. The man we killed was a bitter old fossil.
Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Merkel. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
You're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketherick that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
When did you first encounter the cult of the Absolute?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Decorative corpses. An interesting design choice.
I would have picked prettier corpses if my intentions had been aesthetic. This was a warning against heresy. I was not content with the warning, though. I intended to wage war on their insolent god and the rest of its followers. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
You followed their path back to Moonrise.
Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
Waged war against Moonrise.
No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketherick expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Understandable, he gave you the welcome you felt you deserved.
Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketherick proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
That must have been terrifying.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them.
Understandable.
Ketherick held me still. His hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. I want this one, she said. Ketherick nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
You'll have your revenge.
That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities, mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
Wouldn't be forever. You just returned long enough for us to find some solution.
You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
Alright, Karlak, alright. I'll leave it alone.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers.
And worse, because a ogre mind flayer would be crazy.
Not for the astral prison, and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the gods themselves. Will you even have a say in what you do? Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
I will find a way to rid myself of these disturbing impulses.
Even as you utter the words to yourself, you know it is but an intention. And these dark desires of yours have little regard for your intentions. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join. Power.
We're under attack. Help me.
I think I could go another round. I will try to make it swift.
Elixir.
I am fury. I am death.
Elixir. Bloodlust.
Hatazeth.
Come on.
No time to waste.
Nice.
Die, you living harborer!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
What does it look like I'm trying to do? Elixir.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Spell.
tempest I will raise. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
On the move.
No better moment.
My bad. Die. Nice.
I will ascend.
Items.
Healing. Come quickly! I can't do this without you!
What does it look like I'm trying to do?
Invedia, fear!
Gistawski! Fufius!
Get back.
Whatever that thing is, it's not going to last much longer.
Carl, you've got. I mean, yeah, you did get punched in the face, I guess, but my God.
I'm here! Help me! I'm under attack!
Wait. Right. Magic. Dumb.
Assume nothing.
Dumb.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Watch your elders and learn.
Earl, you're like dying. Shut up. You'll be fine. Better-ish. My God. A big heal potion. Where's it at? Drink. There we go. Now we got it.
Survival is all that matters. One day I'll catch a break.
Swift and lethal. On the move.
the weak.
Unleash me. May it please, Mistra.
And I thought we were going to be friends on the hunt.
Nope.
Consider my hackles raised.
Hit him.
War is an old woman's game.
Blight his ass. That was pretty good for a blight.
No choice but to keep going. One can't
Gale.
always be a gentleman.
No. This one.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Oh, okay.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
We're on our way.
Hurry.
Brain.
I can't hold them
We're
back.
coming. I just want my free stuff.
Still in control. Just. Have I been this way before?
Yes, we actually have.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
We're on our way.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
You are in danger indeed, Mind Flayer. What the hell is happening?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
I don't believe you. You're a mind flayer.
I am the reason you are free. We are more alike than you want to admit. Look past it. I know you don't want to, but you must. Now, help me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight! Together, we can turn the tide.
Make way.
For my prince's honor! Hataka!
I'm coming for you.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Yep. The thing is I don't care about the rock in this moment. I care about...
I'll kill.
Well,
Into battle.
I don't know why I did that. Come on. Summon Faye.
Red in tooth and claw.
I don't fancy their chances.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
My God.
For Orpheus! Attacker!
worth. Alright. Dawn of Cold.
Not but another harvest.
Light him.
I must regain control of the Githyanki prince.
Nice. How?
May the dice roll in my favor.
Thank you. That was too close. But you are not the one I wish to speak with. Bring me your leader. Now is not your time. We have much to discuss. Bring me your leader.
I'm trying. Throw a healing potion at him.
I've got a long road ahead.
Don't look at me like that.
You deserve
I am a mind
it.
flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
Tell me everything.
I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were
it would be obvious that you're
was
undead.
happy
Or so, I mean, that would be the assumption.
until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Lord Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
The Githyanki in the sphere. That Githyanki in the sphere, who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elitid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, Prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
How did Gortash and the other Chosen find out about the Astral Prism?
A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Vlaakith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a monk.
I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
I don't like what you're implying.
Like it or not, our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantially improved if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
If you can evolve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
No. No way.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment.
What happened to his eyes?
Your mind bristles with
Why are they
Illithid
missing?
potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
You may resist now, but it's too late. You already embraced the powers the parasite gave you. You leveraged them to manipulate, to dominate, to survive. Your nature is no longer your own. You are well on your way to fulfilling your Illithid potential. You are ready to evolve. A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army...
Infuriating.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Yeah, shut up.
These boots have seen everything.
Yeah.
Me. We now. Help me.
Yep. Yes.
Despite
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Together.
No time to waste.
Come on. I do hate this fight.
For my prince's honor!
Alright, speed.
Blood follows me everywhere.
the rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
The same old song. Into position.
Let's see. Oh, I don't have one. I got.
Destroy the honor guard.
I'm trying my best. What I wanted. Come on. Nope. Alright.
With ease.
There. Nice.
Creator. Destroyer.
Dash. Run. My god.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Come on. That's not great. Yep. I would have preferred if you had dominated the person who I was not in the middle of attacking. Good. Alright. Die. Well, that was not very good. But much
Blood
better.
comes easy these days. Another step forward.
No, I don't want to hit the intellect out. Stop it. Stop it. My god. And again.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Oh, you're still alive? Okay.
What must be done?
Kill him.
What now?
Orders.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I must regain control of the
No more lies, no more tricks. I will.
I was someone. An adventurer.
Yes.
I came from Baldur's Gate. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers. On a search for years, I served I sustained myself on criminals. I had the good fortune. People referred my needs was he tore me from my home.
You got put back.
Was intended as a indeed. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall. Principle. It is this when off black bound they were. I am alone. Orpheus will be much easier to most. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, but at the moment while all I needed to do was subdue Orpheus.
Even that.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, I read any as an Illithid, I have far surpassed. Like it, if you let me.
Even as you.
I felt that. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Oh my god. F8. I don't like the black veins. I just don't. I don't want them. If it didn't make you uggo, I'd be more apt to consider it. Makes you uggo. I'm like, ew, uggo. Get that shit out of here. I spent way too much time in character creation not to.
It must commune with another.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Come on, roll again. What's the DC? Is it 20? Do I have to hit a 20? I mean, that's a 5% chance each time. I mean, we'll hit it eventually. But I don't want to take 8 million years either. I mean, we get two
It wants to
per.
evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
18 on my home dice. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Come on, come on, come on.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune
It's
with
gonna be
another.
15. I need a 20. Okay. Jahira, give me guidance. Why can't you use guidance? Please. Please.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Come on. 20, 20, 20. Nice, that's what we wanted.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
Good.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies.
I'm gonna give it to Minthara.
Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Level up. Level 11. Disintegrate. Dawn. Chain lightning. Another. How many do you get? Okay. Pretty cool. Fire. Chain lightning. Okay, good.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, there's the port. Never mind. Portal. Yes. Wait, no, I want that loot. Give me that loot.
good here. I hope.
Wait, why would you? Okay. Questionable. Questionable choice.
But that will fit in my back. All right.
Nothing really. Okay. Common. Jump. D.
No traps, please.
Nice. Yes. Let's go see how everyone's feeling about that craziness. Oh, there's Lazel. I guess I actually did go to sleep. Well, fine. Definitely. Incredible.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
A mighty powerful prince if he can block out an illithid hive mind.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157. That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
And Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Hi, Scratch.
The dog wags his tail.
Give
A
that
small
here.
bag. Clendy gives in and surrenders his find
pet the
to.
dog.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily.
Hey, Minthara, you want something to make you powerful?
You wish to consult me?
The Emperor has offered us a special tadpole. We'll become partial mind flayers, but we get great powers in return.
We will need every advantage to survive the battles that are to come. And my illithid parasite has already shown its worth. If this superior tadpole is capable of unlocking my mind's full potential, it is a tempting proposition. I am surprised you have not drawn on its power yourself.
Use it. Become greater.
I will be unstoppable.
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlach doesn't blink.
I don't blame you.
Hey, soldier.
Come on, we're heading out.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Lae'zel.
Excellent. Let's go.
Lost in thought.
Me do it all.
Still breathing, despite everything.
2 levels. No, it's only 1. I know it is a couple, actually. There you go. What subclass is this? A wild man.
Don't be shy.
It is the superior sword. You. Perhaps we'll find somebody who... I give you.
I have Don't waste a step.
Starion.
I'd like some time to talk.
Hello, my dear.
I need you in my party. Will you travel with us?
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two.
Gale could do
I
with the
prefer
rest.
to travel. In that case, I'd be.
Indeed. Equipment. Not have one bow. We need two bows. Choose. Sell it. Yeah. Figure out. Leave. We're in the city now. What do you mean? Why are we getting the background for the curse? There we go. Okay, city.
I'll take that.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Breathe deep and move.
Why aren't you? Group up.
Open up.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
What's your name?
Yenna. And my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Let's go find the guard. They should be able to help you.
Guards blow like petards. They don't help us.
Don't know where your mom is, but here, take a few coin.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum. Hi. I'm still looking for my mum, but, thank you for helping me. You were really nice.
Time we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Steel Watch? Is that some sort of fancy new rank for the city's watchmen?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Soon enough.
And you'll have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
What in the hells was that?
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hells?
Let's see.
And I'm sure the Mallet will deal with it.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
I should speak up.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us!
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
I'll have you know that I was born and bred in Baldur's Gate. My father practically owns this place.
Oh. My apologies. Now I hear you speak, I, of course, realize you're a local.
I should be leaving.
Good riddance.
What was that? Oh, what was that? I think you're just speaking to a person that's not some very smart.
Nice to be in a...
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
How charitable of you.
Charity is a luxury. Fickle, occasional gestures from guilty hearts. I run a business. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you cannot eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
What do you do with all these goods you're acquiring?
There is an enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but this place is dear to my heart. I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all. As do I.
Sounds like you've got wares for sale. Mind if I take a look?
keep your distance, darling.
Such authority. What's the story?
Okay.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Back again? It is nice to converse with someone who isn't circling the drain like this lot. Looking on their maudling faces does sap my spirits.
It isn't just about gold for you, is it? There's more to this in your life.
You're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele, but I think you've earned a peek.
Show me your wares. That's good. These wares are too exotic to have been purchased from refugees, surely. It's your supplier.
Trade secrets. But I can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
What an odd thing to say.
Back off and return to your homes.
This ought to be good.
Yep.
Nothing
paid to
hurts
debate
anymore.
civilians.
One day I'll catch a break.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
What will we wear while we're washing them?
Now, mind your tongues. Leave Christine to me.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists.
Maybe when you're like
And I bet
not
you'd
5
get
years
me
old.
that. I'm really worried about Umi.
Garen, you know the
What's
room.
up for discussion?
Your voice, please.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
We made it through hell, twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
I did all I could. At least you made it. How are you holding up?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Rip.
How did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
I bet somebody drank it, Mark.
Washing my pits. This is the song when up. Aye! Gonna blood not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of
You're the one washing your pits in weird overalls in public. Is this really my fault? No.
Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Let me take a look at that wound.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
This is barely a scratch. What's the deal?
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
The wine sack get empty, Garen.
I bet somebody drank it.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Just a little singed, eh, Scotty?
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Who's a good dog? You're a good dog.
Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Many one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
They're clearly not listening to you.
I'm not paid to talk. If you want something, speak to Zenobia.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Denuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
You certainly know how to make people feel welcome.
You shouldn't have to make people feel welcome in places they don't belong. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
This is a pretty big house. Are you sure you don't have a single spare room?
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
Ye gods, this guy's begging to get smacked.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
They stay, or I will burn this building until there is not a board. Oh, wait. Until there is not a board left standing.
I'm fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Or what?
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the Guild will hear about. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
How did you end up here?
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute.
I meant at the mansion.
To put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long. Wouldn't you?
No one's telling you to leave. Have all the roof you want.
We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you.
Quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
I do agree that you probably shouldn't be squatting. I mean, I understand it was empty.
Something over there.
Within its walls than without mine. At least here we stand a chance.
Unlock it. I said unlock it.
Have a lot on my mind.
I don't think
And, well, in it.
What's in the basement? We're gonna find out next time.